its best today. Just about set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field. But what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
Well, this is a special play. All eyes in the stadium on this guy, David. You know the defense, they're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get laddered up.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way
to get
handing the ball.
To the air, it's Wheeler. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got some room to run. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
And he makes the extra point. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage.
And it's picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Offense getting set for first down.
Yeah, I see it.
He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. He's going to pass. Coming after it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Yeah, I get that shit when I get some money on my cash app.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Takes the handoff. It's Oliver. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Wheeler. Feeling some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. That's caught. It's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Here comes the offense on second down. Some misdirection with the counter. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. To the ground to try to move the chains. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. With the run on 1st and goal. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Timely decisions, effective play management helps him get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. UMass managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the weather there in Amherst this week. These Minutemen are to blame for this one being so close. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll go to the ground. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, shit, nah. I'm not letting
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Young.
You must got a new account.
Up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense will have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Gonna run it. It's Wicks. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Girl, you got a new account.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. From the gun to give, looking for room. Got some room in it to the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
Some shit.
My shit suspended, so my videos ain't saving right now to next week. That's what my shit might come on suspended, but I can still go live.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Because I had some music playing in the background until I got my shit suspended for 2 weeks, bro.
And the score came
So my videos ain't saving.
from the 20. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks.
This is where you got to go on your Twitch dashboard. Your Twitch dashboard, you got to go in your settings and put everything on.
Looking downfield, it's Wheeler. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oh, good.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He's an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
That's good. Yeah, I'm lying. I just got the link from
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Very little will make the crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And the offense heads out onto the field
Post your
to get the
link.
drive
Don't
started.
post your video.
On that
Post your
last
link.
drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the
I
end
guess
zone.
you gotta go to your side and
you
hit them
saw the
3 bars on the
experience of this
side and just
offense
copy the
that last
link.
drive too on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt.
Yeah,
I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. It's complete. And it's a touchdown. He puts 6 on.
Right on up in that motherfucker.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass.
It's showing me that he's not loud.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt to return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse.
Yo, shit, you right on the side, like
on the board here. There's obviously a lot of
you see how long
it's not necessarily panic time just yet.
That's how I look right here.
In the hands of my best playmakers.
I hear you, Jesse, but not.
You see how much he look right there on the side, right there?
I mean, I'm not trusting him to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
You see how he look right there on the side? This right here.
Back to pass. It's Wheeler. And the pass is incomplete. Charged loose by the hit.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. New set of downs after that completion.
We done won three championships back to back, bro. We about to be our 4th championship, bro. And we 10-0, bro. We're gonna go all the way to a championship again, bro. Ain't nobody stopping, bro.
Still on the 35-yard line. They'll try it again on 2nd and 10.
Teams, bro.
After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Give me that.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Good guy.
Got room on the return. Lead for the Wire. Touchdown. Look, a lot of time left.
You said the main tail or the side tail?
Right now being put on the scoreboard.
There it is. But it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're about to kick it away.
He said last live just now. It ain't showing on mine, though.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive
I'm
will
gonna show it
start
right
at
here.
25. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
They'll run play action. fires to the wideout. Makes the grab.
Yeah, he ain't supposed to catch
That's the
that.
kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. They're trying to get to him. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks fatiguing. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
They made the first one, his rematch.
Down now, they ought to be able to get off
Chance to come
one
on.
play before the 2-minute warning. Back to throw, it's Wheeler. Shoots it to the left. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning and this thing has been one-sided and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. They'll throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Smith. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding on his day.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and then the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that throw
Drop that thing.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Got it in the middle. It's Barry. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. He's looking to throw it. Makes his connection. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw, pulls the trigger for the easy.
Go to your
Back to the air one more time. Got his man
you
downfield.
got me started on.
And he's
You
got
got me
a
started.
touchdown.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing.
What you trying to do, my guy?
Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
I said, what you trying to go to?
Another. And with the
Go to your main
extra
channel.
point,
Go to my channel.
we check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well.
Go to
Is ahead in this one,
go
but
to your
unlike the days of
home
Charlie
channel.
Fry, this offense is not capable of scoring points every single time it sees the ball.
Go to your
They're
home
up by
channel.
7 over Toledo.
Going up top on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field.
Just expect the unexpected.
Go to your
Thanks
channel.
for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Well, he
Yeah,
does a
go
really
to my
nice
channel.
job
Yeah,
buying
right
time,
there.
and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are.
And
He's
you-
able to
you
use his
live right now?
athleticism to get that first down.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it first and 10
Stop your
from the
live and do it
41.
again.
Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard
Sometimes I
line.
should be doing
They've come
that.
out with answers on this possession, and now another first down.
You should do that shit sometimes.
He's going to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the
Yeah,
best
you get
in
on
the business.
Google
This
and
is
do,
what he does for a
Google.
living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of
His
dollars.
dashboard.
Yes, NIL is real.
And
So
go to
I don't
settings.
expect many misses from this guy
Look
like
at the
that.
now, see what you need to turn on. See if anything
Couldn't
comes.
connect on first down. Now back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Young. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense offense rolling with a first down.
Man, this defense,
Go to
they
Twitch
have
Days
got to
good.
get better in
Oh,
coverage
good.
if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there.
Did you try to
Getting
do
to the
this
quarterback,
every time?
creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to
You
start
trying to
winning.
get your field
And
touchdown
it's
the way you can.
touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship
All right, go to,
between
hit the
QB and
ball
the
on
wide
the
receiver,
side.
the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be, and
That's
be
what ball
accurate
will
with
say,
football.
oh, man.
That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the
All
game.
right, go
Because
to,
coverage is going to be
Sid.
tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends
Okay,
now
Sid.
in the game.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle.
Yeah, screen. Tap the 3 bars on the side where it says screen in. Right there at the top. So you can move that. Now you see right there, right? Oh shit, wait a minute, what the heck? Hit exit. Alright, you see all that right there to the top? Hit, cut on everything, cut on.
They got the late
Put on everything.
touchdown
Put that
on
on
the board
right
now,
there.
about to kick it away and hoping
You
the
see that right
defense
there?
can keep them
Hit
from
that
answering.
right there. You want to cut on everything, cut off it. Cut on everything, cut out. You want whatever. Go back there, go back there, go back there. Go all the way back there. Go all the way back there. All right, then go back down. And scroll left.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my job.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
Right, you can go there. You can go back down.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Back to throw, it's Wheeler. He finds his man. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
You see that with that copyright
Thanks,
audio
fellas. The end of a
ruining it?
Very intriguing first 2
Click that
quarters
shit
of
off.
football in Memphis. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole.
That shit right there, shit make your shit say your video when you do go live
in
now.
the passing game.
Now,
And with that, let's send it back to
you
the
got
fellas
everything.
at Simmons
Go
Bank
to your, have you
Liberty
been streaming
Stadium.
lately? Go to
All
your
right, Kevin
video.
about ready to get things cranked back up here.
Let your, go to content.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half.
Go to video. Hit that.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. This has
That's
been
far you can go.
exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been
See,
moving
your
the football.
video,
It's
if you
been
just
great
live, I
execution.
don't know why
They've
your
done
shit ain't
exactly
showing though,
what
but
they've
try to go
wanted
live
do.
again.
Build
You
the
can back
lead.
up out of that.
Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you
But that's how you can go up in there and look
They're
at your
paying attention
videos and
in
save your
practice this
videos
week
and post
in
them
the
on
film
YouTube
room
and
because
shit
they
like
have
that.
gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
You can click on your videos and hold it and then it download. No, you hit the download button at the top though. So I'm gonna show you how to do all of your videos up in there though.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of
Try to go
options on
live,
second
yeah.
and 4.
Let's see what your videos are.
They'll go right back to him. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42.
You go live.
The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Wow.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40.
It ain't popping up on your thing. Bet you lie.
From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the 3rd quarter and get a stop on 3rd, that should really help their confidence.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. Saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Finds a man on the left. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Because the QB anticipated that pull route so well,
Who watching my
got to
live?
his receiver early against zone coverage. He had space to work with. After he caught the ball, he was able to make a guy.
Why you always come up in here when I'm in the middle of the goddamn game on
Give
Dynasty?
him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I ain't ducking no red.
Running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup for the defense cuts him down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty
2K
on
what?
this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions.
I got 2K25.
And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot.
Hell no, we got the upgrade, my brother.
But here he's going to need just 58 of them. Oh, that one
Rest in peace, Kobe, bro. Rest in peace. Hey, hang that motherfucker up. Play that motherfucker no more.
Sometimes missed field goal, still down by 22. Long 58-yard attempt backfires, and now the offense is set up in plus territory around the 41. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. Give him 96 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Elevates over his man. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
Leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
Hey, they ain't gonna put it on PS4.
2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
They say the shit that they got is too big. It's too big to be on the PS4.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Here on 3rd down for this offense.
That shit just gonna be.
Give to the single back.
But
Loose in the backfield.
Well, shit.
Trying to flip the field.
Damn, what the hell about
And
the
they'll
motherfucker
get
today?
him down after a solid return.
It's just gonna be on Xbox. It's just gonna be on Xbox and PS5 for right now.
Right? Trying to make you miss.
Yeah,
There's
sure
nothing
is.
better than closing that gap
Every
and
day now,
sticking that head right in
Hell
the
yeah.
guy's chest and causing
Hell
a
yeah,
fumble.
boy. I ain't lying to you.
Trying to get his last hit.
Mine be gone like a motherfucker.
And oh, he was off to the races
Man,
after
I'm
a
talking
catch.
about
And
weed
they
and cook my
finally
shit.
drag him down. After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do.
Just been saying shit, and that thing don't go. Oh, what's up?
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs, man. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Looking for a man. It's Wheeler.
Hey, bro.
Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that play. Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
That'll get the
Man,
job
ain't nobody
done.
gonna join the city, man.
And they'll mark the ball at the 45. As they get set
It's
to
9:28.
snap time winding down here in the quarter. Comes out throwing on first down. Setting up the screen. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter.
You want that ass whooping, bro? You see what I'm doing to these boys out here. You want that ass whooping, bro? You see what I'm doing to these boys out here, don't you?
One more period to go, and we'll
All right.
see just how
When I get ready, I'm gonna tell you after this game right here, I'm in the
And
fourth
now
quarter. I
on
got
second
5
down
seconds
for
on the
this
clock. I mean,
offense.
5 minutes on the clock. And I'm gonna screen the game so everybody can see it.
Another interception. This guy
So you better come out there with your A game, my boy. Or you gonna get your ass embarrassed.
And he will house it. You can
You
see
gonna
it
get
on the
your ass embarrassed,
sideline.
boy.
They built a comfortable fourth quarter
It ain't
lead,
never too late to
and they
back out,
know
though.
they're gonna go 11-0.
It ain't never too late to back up. I hope you ain't got your practice in,
This
my
game's
guy.
over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football.
Yeah, you
still
better.
trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour
You
it
better.
on. Gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's now a final in one of the more intriguing games of the season, this huge top 5 clash. NC State
That means
delivered
say,
the
shut your
knockout
poor
blow
ass up.
early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the ACC. Trust me when I say the
The only thing you gotta do is just
on
use your friends on that
Going
bitch.
to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team.
And
while
get
the
some,
other put out a case for the number
get some,
one
what you
seed
call it?
in America, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Right there on NCAA.
To the air
Okay,
on
good.
first down.
See what is going now?
Using the back
Your
as a
shit saved it
receiver on
now.
the screen.
Your shit saved it
And
right
the
now.
defense able to drag him down, but not
All right, mute your
before
mic. Go
they'll
mute your mic.
recycle
Mute your
that
mic.
down marker. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen. And
You can hear me now?
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to
Oh,
the
shit,
quarterback
I
because
forgot I told that
everything
nigga
looks
muted.
like pass down the field. Let those guys
That
get
was
up
so
the field, throw it
stupid.
right behind him.
That
He
was
does
so
a little bit of the
stupid.
rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the
You
big play.
feel me, good? Chill out. But now I can see your shit saving though. But the only thing you gotta do now, your Wi-Fi where you at is messing up because it got the damage thing on it, bro.
This is a offense that
So
you expect them
yeah,
to
your
take
shit saving though, but your Wi-Fi
care.
fucking up right now. That was wrong.
That you know if you give him time, he's gonna make plays.
Yeah, I can't see the live because it say ended at 1:30.
He's not getting that time.
At 1 minute and 30 seconds.
To the air. It's Wheeler.
Try to go live again.
Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down marker.
So this is what I see right here.
Working the slot receiver, you see so much of that.
So you see that right there? It's something wrong with your connection right
In
now.
that slot, maybe he can match
Yeah,
up
yeah,
on
giving that nigga right there from
safety.
holding that nigga head right there. They
Those
say
matchups,
something wrong with you.
favorable for the offense for sure.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. He's looking downfield to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And
And
then
as a
got
defensive
11
lineman
and a
late in the game, man,
interception,
when you
boy.
know it's past, you're pinning your
That
ears
he
back,
is.
trying to
See,
get to the quarterback. And DBs
my
are
home,
trying to
this
do
nigga
this.
right here
Pad them
on this
stats,
game, he
get
got
the
11
nice job by
interceptions
this D.
in the season.
A first down for the
Boy getting an
offense.
interception every motherfucking game.
He'll try the left side.
God.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very
Kurt,
successful.
go live, bro. Let me see you playing the game, bro. Go live. Let me see what you
Handoff,
doing.
keep working on
Let me
that
see if you.
clock.
Let me see if you ready.
30, he's got away.
Yeah,
And
let me
he's
see if
into
you
the
ready,
end
man. Go
zone
live.
for a touchdown. That's what finishing the deal looks like.
Hey,
Build the lead in
post
the
in the side
third
check. Watch
quarter
it
and
all
close
get it.
in on 11 straight victories.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense
The
obviously
guns,
hasn't had
the gun
themselves a
connection
day.
down right now.
And
His
apparently,
too.
their day's not
With
over.
that
They're
blue
gonna
shit that
continue to
popped
keep
up.
scoring, and the
That's how that
defense
shit be
better
on
do
my shit
something about
sometimes.
it.
I hate that shit.
And it'll be a touchback.
Fucking
The
up
ball
my
will
life,
come
yeah.
out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I see it.
Yeah, this defense just putting the cherry on top.
I know you don't got Miami again after you got them boys there
They've
with like
done a
that.
great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock.
I know you don't got
So
Miami
let's
after you
see if
got
they
their
can
ass
make up for
fans.
that loss on second down from the 18. Looking to throw, it's Wheeler. Getting some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him
Yeah.
again.
Man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Just threw that one away to avoid
Ain't no way you let
disaster.
that man catch that ball.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop
You
to
better
that
get an
return.
interception.
On
If they
first
throw it, you
down,
better
here
get an
comes this
interception.
offense.
There it is. There it is.
Looking for room. It's Wicks. At the 40, there he goes. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
I finna say, boy.
Power football with the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set.
Who did I play you?
Touchdown here
What
with
team
time
did I
remaining.
have? I had Alabama
Play
then.
until the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, I think you want Alabama again? You want your rematch with
A
Alabama?
strong tackle and wrap up from the
You said,
junior.
you said yeah?
2nd and goal.
That's not a bad idea. That's a bad idea.
And we have breaking news.
That's a
They scored
bad
yet
idea.
another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way.
You gonna say hell no? You got to do somebody else.
Keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns, and you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops
What you
at the
shooting
14. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but
I see that bitch over there. That is like a big ass there too.
Buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing today. But Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete,
hold your camera on.
Sometimes hit you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive.
What you got your phone sitting on? You better put something behind that motherfucker and hold it up.
Got it set up on the outside. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of
59 and 14.
But that's okay. That's
interception.
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues.
59 and 14.
After a solid return on the pick. Looks as if we have an injury on that last
that
play,
sound
and we'll take a break to check him out.
I don't.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll put the tight end in motion.
Your team is wretched.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Plows through the defense.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the
bro, if I could play with Jackson State and lock the ball on your ends, boy.
They've had a
good
other way with this defense. A lot of positive things.
I can't play with Jackson State. I don't know why. So it's not a game on the game. It's
a lot of big plays from this offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I got 1 minute and 11 seconds on the clock. Countdown, boy. Ass looking about to get real.
Like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done.
Yeah, because you can't even scope. You can't even scope.
Back to the drawing board.
Well, you can't even scope. All right,
and
you ready?
Another one into
you
the
ready
end
for
zone
me?
as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
You better whip my ass, I'll tell you that. You better
And
come
no
good.
chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And now the offense will come onto the field again.
You about to shoot it now?
Trying to start the drive with a pass.
You got to turn on there.
Makes the catch. It's Everson.
Okay, I see that. What is this man on the ground?
9, it's 2nd and 1.
And I know this football game is over, but
Oh,
we
that's
got
the
to
wrong
keep
way to go
fighting.
out.
We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield, it's Wheeler. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there.
Damn, girl, you ain't shot that motherfucker yet?
Spin on the end of this game.
And a nice touchdown.
Oh, if you make a lot of noise, they be gonna hit him.
Like this one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Movement here from the tight end. But not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Bounding over the top. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I know this game right here on YouTube about the end of the match.
The run to the left. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate.
Bro, you missed that big.
Business, you know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA.